Hey Scorpio, it's Christelle Martinette here, and I'm here with a reading for you for the 16th to the 31st of January. Before I start the reading, I'll look up to the sky and we'll see what's up with our celestial interlude, as I call it. First thing that I've chosen to show you is the new moon in Aquarius. Why? It's the 24th of January. The new moon in Aquarius will affect us in quite a specific way. There is a shift. We're coming from a period where many planets were in Capricorn, which tendentially made us look back. There's an emphasis on the future. An emphasis on the future and on the intellect. So the windmills of our mind will be turning. But if we can have them turn to those new ideas, creativity, innovations, this is fostered by this new moon. Great advances, scientific advances, leaps and bounds in your projects. It's also a moment of sharing. So let's remember that, sharing your ideas and your creativity. And two other things. There's one is an altered state. If you want to try to meditate, or if you have tried in the past and were unable to, this is a perfect period for that. And it will allow us to change our perspectives, change the way we look at things. The next thing I wanted to show you is this beautiful Chinese New Year. They call it the Lunar New Year, starting on the 25th of January. And it starts a period of 2 weeks. It's a holiday, a spring festival it's called. And it culminates on the 15th day with this beautiful lantern festival. And the last I wanted to show you is this conjunction of Venus and Neptune. A conjunction means when two planets, two celestial bodies come close to one another. And this can be seen on the 27th of January. After sunset, it will be visible at 10 degrees above the western horizon. So now let's get down to business for you, Scorpio. Let's get down to business. I want to show you, first of all, how I'm going to proceed. I'm going to start with my collection of fine arts postcards, and that will be a focused. So let me mix them and choose one for you, and then I have two other tarot decks, and that I'll show you. What's in store for Scorpio for the period 16 to the 28th. 16 to the 28. Tuileries just came out, the exact same thing. The Tuileries aspens, Tuileries aspen trees. See how it is. It's an interesting painting because you can not tell which is up and which is down, and that is very meaningful. So now I have a silver witchcraft tarot, which I'll be using around this focus card, clarifying with another tarot deck. What's in store for Scorpio for the first 2 weeks for the second 2 weeks, 1631st of January, Scorpio, 1631st of January. Wow. Okay, look, let me show you the cards first. We have the Chariot card, the Judgment card, the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Now, it's not going to be an easy period by far, but it is characterized by a desire to move forward, characterized by an inner feeling that now is the moment for you. I'm feeling it. I'm sure I'm getting there. And these are mantras. They're like a mantra. I'm ready, ready, I'm ready. You keep saying these things to yourself. And it's quite interesting to see, because the universe is calling on you. They're saying, Scorpio, all right, you have a job to do in this universe. Your soul is meaningful for all of us. What is that job? Think hard, think long. You need to find your soul's contribution to what is going on in this period. Now, there is an inner drive with this Page of Wands. There is definitely an inner drive. There's a childlike nature to the way you conceive of what you should be doing. And when I say childlike, it's on the one hand naive, and on the other hand mature. They come together, and it seems to you that they are born of a cauldron, like this Silver Witchcraft Tarot, cauldron of novelty for you. This is new. It feels like, Scorpio, to you, that you're young, you're in love, you're ready, you're good, you're great. Okay, now, what happens is, the intentions are there. The idea at the level of the mind, remember we're in a period of the moon in Aquarius, at the level of the mind, you've got it all planned. You've got it all planned. When we come down to walking the walk, okay, and even, I have funny, these cards, this is the Alice in Wonderland Tarot. I'm mixing them, and I have two other cards of the Silver Witchcraft Tarot lodged in, and I'll show you those. The Four of, I'll put that off to the side. When you're ready to talk the talk, it's almost impossible for you to do. You try effort. Another Silver Tarot. The Ace of Swords. It's about trying to speak your truth. What I'm finding for this second week period in January for you, Scorpio, is that the intentions are there, just like I said. But when you go and you articulate, you're trying to communicate, you say things that you have planned for so long, as if that was such a strategy, and you want every word to work, and it's very important. And it's coming out almost as if it were a mechanical message, like we hear often, the recorded messages. But, you know, I have to admit that when the intentions are so strong as I am seeing them, you are not, there's a little bit of a hint, and I'm going to look at that now with the Alice in Wonderland Tarot. Over this Four of Cups, there's a little hint that you are not ready for what you're supposed to be doing and saying, and what you would like to be doing and saying. Okay, what I have over that Four of Cups is the Page of Wands. So that's two Page of Wands, okay? This is an Italian deck. The Page of Wands and the Page of Wands. This childlike, when you're ready, well, let me finish showing you. Then there's the Ten of Swords and the King of Cups. That's you, Scorpio, man or woman, that's you. And it looks like that you get ready, but then it's just too much for you. It's just too much for you. You need more time. It looks as though it's going to spill over into months down the line. It may even spill over until your birth date, that period, October, November, because I'm looking at something that's going to take a long time. Remember, we have the Nine of Wands there. Let me show you. I'm going to look at the wand. I cannot believe it. Look at this. The Nine of Wands. With the Alice in Wonderland Tarot, I have the Nine of Wands. The High Priestess. And the Ace of Cups. I have no doubt here, Scorpio, that it is a very emotional that we're with, that you're contending with, and that your feelings are pure. They're highly refined, and they are up there. We have no doubt. As I have no doubt for you, Scorpio, that the going is very, very tough with the two Nines of Wands. It is very tough. And before it gets to the Ten of Wands, there is more heaviness for you in store. Now, we do have these others that have flipped out of this deck here. The High Priest, the Four of Wands, the Four of Coins, and this Ace of Swords, which is all about trying to tell your truth. But look, the Four of Coins is a card that announces it. Let's take these cards as we're announcing the future, okay? We're looking at a spread and then the cards flip out. They're not in the right place and we look at them here. Scorpio, I'm considering this is an announcement of the future. Yes, there's the High Priest. It is pure. That feeling will remain pure. There is the truth that will be emerging. And the Four of Coins is you arising from your ashes. And it's an announcement that will occur. I'm going to take a few more cards over this page of Wands. There are those two. Well, let's do the Page of Wands first. All right, we got that. We've got it very clear here. We've got this Six of Cups. Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Look, I'm sorry to say that you can't get close to that person. You're having an issue. You're having many issues. The idea is that return that you so desire with that Six of Cups is not able. It's not possible now for you. And I'm seeing you come out as the Knight of Cups. Remember, I said there's the King of Cups here. That's you. In terms of that other person, you're acting as a bit immature. It's all about you and yourself. You're measuring yourself against yourself. It's you and yourself, and you're seeing how I'm growing. Am I growing? Yes, I'm growing. But how come I could do this and I can't do that? Very interesting to see. It's very, very interesting to see. Let me take some cards here for that Judgment card that I showed you in the beginning. All right. What a beautiful ending here. We've got the World. Right, you're being called upon now, Scorpio, you got to step up at bat. Step up to the plate. Then we have the Seven of Wands, the World card, the Seven of Wands, and is that sees you perhaps toying with the idea that yes, I will come full circle with this person once I get my ducks in a row and am able to understand what's going on. Shall I? Shall I not? Can I? Can I not? I want to, but I can't. That is what's happening from the 16th to the 31st. Scorpio, I hope this was of help to you. And like and share my videos. I'd really appreciate it. Until together again. Namaste. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio friends.